Good afternoon. Happy Monday. I hope you all have had an amazing type of weekend. Listen, it's me. I'm Sherry. I am the owner of SMA Credit Excellence. And this is Monday. And on Mondays, we make it make sense. Today, we're going to make it make sense by becoming the CEO of our credit reports. We want to make sure that our credit reports are accurate. Our credit reports, so we recognize every account that is listed on our credit reports. Your credit report is a detailed financial representation of this is how I like to explain it. It is a detailed financial representation of what type of credit accounts that you have. It will also reflect and show your payment history, and it's also going to show other information such as like your credit limits, how you're paying, if you're paying your bills on time, your credit utilization, if you're using too much of those credit limits. Like, your credit report is that representation. It's that report that pretty much when a lender pulls up your credit report, it's going to determine if they're going to trust you to borrow the funds for the mortgage, or if they're going to look at the credit report and kind of like, might be a little risky over here. You know, we want our credit report to be as accurate, as polished, in excellent shape as possible. And today we are going to become that CEO of our credit report. I'm going to give you a few different things that you can start doing even today to start looking at your credit report. You don't have to be afraid to look at your credit reports. Listen, I advise you every day to know what's on your credit report. An account shouldn't just pop up there and you not know or don't recognize it or don't even like it should never just be anything out of the ordinary or something you don't recognize on your credit report. So listen, we jumping right in and we're about to become that CEO of our credit report. The first thing, those delinquent debts. Falling behind on your financial obligations, it could hurt your credit score in a very big way. This is when we step in and we become that CEO of our credit report. It's very important to look out for those past due bills or those delinquent accounts that could be on your credit report. That way, if you was to come across a past due account, or if you was to come across a delinquent account or something on your credit report, you have a chance to try to dispute it, or you can even try to fix that negative account that you have come across. So recognizing those delinquent debts. Listen, this is your time to, this is when you recognize a delinquent debt on your credit report, dispute it or try to fix that negative account that you have come across. The second thing, your credit utilization ratio. Your credit utilization ratio, it measures the amount of available revolving credit that you're using, okay? And when your credit ratio gets above 30%, it could start to hurt your credit score. So you want to make sure you're paying close attention to how much you're using when you're using your credit cards. Your credit utilization should never be above 30%, okay? Your credit report will show you what your outstanding credit card balances look like. So this is where you're becoming that CEO of your credit report. Your credit report, it's going to show you what those outstanding credit card balance look like. And if you see it getting close to the 30%, you kind of know what you need to cut back on, or maybe make a payment to make a payment to that credit card bill or whatever it may be, because you don't want your credit utilization ratio to be over 30%. The third thing, credit inquiries. Each time you apply for a credit card or a loan, you're getting a hard inquiry on your credit report. 1 or 2 inquiries shouldn't cause too much damage, but too many inquiries in a short time frame, it could hurt your credit score. Listen, again, we're becoming that CEO of our credit report. When you check your credit report, make sure that you recognize the source of those inquiries. If a lender or a credit card company has put your credit, but you've never applied there, you want to look into it. You don't want to just sit and let it just be on your report. You want to look into it. It could mean that someone has gotten a hold of your personal information and is trying to open an account in your name. So you want to listen. If you come across and you see any inquiry, hard inquiry on your credit report that you don't recognize, okay, we're becoming that CEO of our credit report. You want to start looking into it. You want to get in contact with the creditor. You want to get in contact with that company and say, hey, when was this application? Who put my credit? Like, you want to start investigating it and you want to get that removed, okay? Especially if it's something that you did not authorize, all right? So becoming that CEO of your credit report, very important. Again, I will say it again, you should be able to recognize everything that's reporting on your credit report, from your personal information to your inquiries, to every account that's listed. I don't care if it's collections items that's on your credit report. That collection item, it should be something that either you recognize, and if it's not, you need to dispute that ASAP. All right. The next thing, reporting those errors. Reporting those errors. Unfortunately, your credit report errors are very common, okay? Credit report errors are very common. Again, we're becoming that CEO of our credit report, so don't be afraid to look at your credit report and recognize and know everything that's on your credit report, all right? Some of those errors that you want to pay attention to, making sure that your credit report only lists each loan or open account one time, okay? Every account that's on your credit report, it should only be on there one time. Duplicate accounts could drive up your credit utilization ratio or hurt your score in the process. So make sure that if you have accounts that are on your credit report, it should only be on there one time. If it's a duplicate account on there, you want to dispute that. All right. Another thing to keep an eye out for is for new accounts. New accounts that you've never opened in the first place. If you see an account that you don't recognize, it could be a matter of fraud, or it could just basically be an error on the part of the credit bureau. Whatever it may be, you want to be able to recognize and know every new account that you have opened. And if it's an account on there, or if there's an account on there that you don't recognize, listen, you want to dispute that. It could be fraud or it could just be an error, but you definitely don't want to just sit and let it rest there. You want to become that CEO of your credit report and start a disputing process. All right. The next thing is to make sure that those delinquent debts listed on your account are actually past due. It could be the case that you have settled debts years ago, but somehow it never got wiped from your credit report. So listen, when you're looking at your credit report, be sure to recognize those delinquent debts that are on your credit report that are actually like past due, stuff that you may have settled years ago. It could just be, could be something that never got removed from your credit report. Whatever the case may be, pay attention to those delinquent debts. And if it's something that should be off your credit report, open up a dispute and get it removed from your credit report. All right. This is Sherry. I hope this video helped you out today. We are becoming the CEO of our credit reports. This is Monday. Make it make sense. I hope this video really helped you and gave you an amazing start, some things to look for of how you can become the CEO of your credit report and making sure that you are cleaning up your credit report, making sure that you are putting yourself in the best position for credit excellence. Never to hear the word denied again. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and share this video. Listen, SMA Credit Excellence, we are here for you. We can help you learn to read your credit reports and assist you with getting those negative inaccuracies removed from your credit report. So if you are in need of a credit consultant, listen, you can hit up SMA Credit Excellence. Let's get on the phone. Let's have a quick 15-minute conversation and let's see how we can help you get to credit excellence. Have an amazing day. I'll see y'all on the next video.